Hey, what's going on today, guys? Welcome back to another roasty video. Today we're covering Enshrouded, which comes out tomorrow at the time of this recording on January 24th, early access on PC 2024, and I absolutely can't wait for this one, and I'm going to tell you why it's a can't miss, must play game. So let's get right into it. So a little bit about Enshrouded first. You are Flameborn, last ember of hope of a dying race. Awaken, survive the terror of a corrupting fog, and reclaim the lost beauty of your kingdom. Venture into a vast world, vanquish punishing bosses, build grand halls, and forge your path in this co-op survival action RPG for up to 16 players. The realm of Embervale is lost. In their greed for magical power, your ancestors unleashed a pestilence that consumed the world. Enshrouded is a game of survival, crafting, and action RPG combat set within a sprawling voxel-based continent. As you journey across the mountains and deserts of an open world, you are free to choose your path and shape your destiny. Ignite the ancient power of the flame and piece together the fragments of a story that unfolds below the surface. Alright guys, now my personal opinions on why this is an absolute must-play game. After seeing some of the building mechanics in Enshrouded, you can already tell that there's going to be some absolutely insane creations. We'll be posting some crazy stuff on our channel. I could definitely see castles on mountaintops that you can wingsuit from. The skill tree looks incredible. The fact that you're starting out with a character that can hardly do anything, but maybe you'll learn to double jump or do a dodge or do a blink type dodge, and all kinds of different skill trees for range, for mage, combat. All that does develop and change as your character moves on. The static world, there's been a lot of discussion about the static world, but it looks like they've handcrafted this world, made it really massive. The fact that you could quite literally dig through any mountain, any part of a hillside and carve it and make it whatever you want. It's going to create some awesome moments and awesome scenery pieces where you can show friends what you've created and just enjoy in many different ways. So the replayability, I think, is there, especially if you wanted to play a different class. Maybe you only have a certain amount of skill points. If you wanted to beef up another character towards mage or beef up another character towards range, I see some really good replayability there. Furthermore, who knows, they might have a battle pass coming in the future, whatever you want to call it. They might have completely new additional content where they expand the map. They might do different events where they add different bosses, they have different enemies, they have different weapons. They could really do so much with this game, and that's where the potential's at. Now, I personally missed the demo period before I found out about Enshrouded, and I haven't even played the game. But from what I'm seeing, I'm really big into FPS games, and then as far as these games go, super into building, beating them quickly, things of that nature. So the building looks absolutely incredible, the way you're able to build structures and alter them, and you can really custom piece together some really cool looking buildings. The combat looks really clean and really interesting. The game looks really high quality. The graphics are incredible, and it only seems to get better and better as you level up your character and move forwards in the game, unlock more materials and more blueprints and more things like that nature. You'll also be able to house some NPCs that you find along your way. The quest line looks pretty intense in the way that they do it so that you can unlock all of these things. And so it's pretty cool that they have this set world because they have a very set storyline to go with the world. One of the biggest things that everyone's kind of upset about in the Enshrouded community is that they haven't announced a price yet. But my guess, they did state it's an early access game and it will be more in the full release of the game, but will probably come to consoles later on this year. But the early access game, it's not going to be as expensive as the full release, right? They've already kind of mentioned that. So my guess, $30 is probably the average guess. 40 probably on the high end, but I don't think it'll be 40. But regardless, I think it'll be worth every single penny. The absolute beauty of the world is just incredible. I hear there's some fast travel spots. So once you unlock that wingsuit, grapple hook, and all these different movement mechanics, double jump, it's going to be so much fun to just jump around, run around the map, fly around the map, and really get from place to place super easily. Just imagine you building a castle on one hill or one mountain or something really cool in one area that has a lot of really necessary things for your group, and you have a couple other friends that took different points, maybe up a hill or something. They could really easily traverse the land to fly over to your space, to fly over to a boss fight or a combat area that's super hot. The game offers so much already as like a base concept. I feel like you can kind of just play this game however you want to. If they have lots of great plans for the future of this game, then it could really be an incredible gaming experience where most of us are probably going to put like 300 hours into. I know I'm super interested in the boss combat, the crafting, the building. There'll be farming. You can pretty much do whatever you want to do in this world. You can play the storyline aggressively through. You could be super into boss fights, super into building and exploration. So very, very interested to play this game, and we'll be streaming it all the time if you want to catch in some intense combat and building. But we'll also do a server on that here pretty soon as well. I'll have more details going out about that probably tomorrow. So if you like the video, like the video. Thank you guys so much for being here. Subscribe if you're new, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.